Okay, let's be honest, it's like cats and dogs. Both are magnificent in their own right, but based off beauty alone, I would genuinely put the Lake District and Yosemite neck and neck. And that's not to say never make the long trip to a faraway national park, because of course, they're different things entirely. But I grew up thinking all the worthy travel destinations were far away. I don't know if that's a universal thing, but I had never applied the saying, the grass is always greener, to tourism before. But when I tell you, I could not believe the sights that I saw this weekend 2 hours down the road.
It looks like life is a winding road.
Good morning and welcome to the channel. I am so glad you're here. This weekend we are going to the Lake District again. Me and George went on Easter weekend and we ran into some issues, so hopefully everything runs a little bit smoother this time. Hi, my name is Emily and over here we love our home comforts, but we're always cooking up an adventure. So if that is a bit of you, please stick around. So Easter weekend, we set out to do Raven Cragg. We got the last parking spot and I was like, great, sorted. Like, what could go wrong? Then I noticed the very obvious flat tyre, completely flat. And I was like, fine, we'll just change it to a spare wheel and then we'll be on our way. Little did we know, you know these electric, I don't know what you call them. Instead of using a wrench, like a handheld wrench, they'll use the electric to put the nuts on the wheel at the garage. And every garage does it now and it's just the worst. To take them out, it's fair enough, but to put them in, it's like there's no setting on there, they over tighten. And what happened was we used all our might, we were deadlifting the bug, and we snapped 2 of the nuts. Well, in fact, George snapped 2 of the nuts. So we did change the wheel, but it was only held on by 2 nuts out of 4. So that wasn't going to cut it. It was a bank holiday, everything was closed, and we were like, well, what do we do now? We had to get recovered and completely taken home. No walk that day. So of course, 2 weeks later, we are heading out again. We will have our adventure. So right now I need to wake up the kitty cat because she's having a lie-in, but she needs to eat and go for a caca in the garden before I leave her. And then I'm gonna go pick up George. So it's adventure time! You say hi? No. I really need to sort a tripod, don't I? Oh, your baby, you sleepy. Hey, you're just so sleepy. Got lipstick on. And then, oh, I'll go down. Need your clothes closing, don't you? So we just stopped off at Barnard Castle. Finally, we went a roundabout way to it, and we're on our way to Reg Ed services. And we've been to Reg Ed how many times? 4 times?
4 maybe?
And we've only ever been in the petrol station shop. And apparently it's a whole like underground universe with cinemas and big shops. So we're gonna finally go there properly.
We will be the judge of whether these shops are big or not.
But now I was always like, oh, it's a lovely little shop, isn't it, Reg Ed? And then George's mum was like, yeah, Reg Ed with all its like cinemas and stuff. And I'm like, where? We'll find it. And we'll find the lambs because we keep driving past lambs and I just want to see one close up.
It's all hard to be standing on your own. Hard to be standing on your own.
Presentation.
I must confess, I still believe,
Keep me
The big cave.
For once and all, we'll see the real Raven Cragg.
No budget.
Can't even see where we put a price.
That's because they're not. I'm looking at. No. That's nice, isn't it? This is for my only. Next stop is the land of the potholes, Raven Cragg. Hopefully we get a parking space and hopefully all the tyres are in good nick. It might rain, but we're gonna have fun.
Up the Clio.
Up the Clio.
Me last time.
Oh, bless them. I'm too scary. We've parked a little bit further away this time, hoping to avoid all the lumpiness that we got caught in last time.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know,
To me?
if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
We just got some nice photos at the top. I just want to say, if you come up here, this is the best way to photograph. We've been up on the boardwalk, obviously, like that's the highest point. Oh yeah, there's George. That's the highest point and you can see all over that way. But this is like, you want to stand there and have your buddy stand here and get you looking out over this, because that is just magnificent.
Trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Out of my mind, how could I be so blind? How could I not see?
We're starving, aren't we? Absolutely starving. And my legs are jelly and we're still meant to walk tomorrow. Where, I wonder where we'll end up. It's 8:20 and we haven't had tea. And I didn't have, wait, did I have dinner? Oh yeah, I had a tiny little steak pie from Bannock Castle. It was nice, but it did not fill me up. So that's the plan. This is our home for the night. George made breakfast. And we're looking at the view outside. We'll have to check the rain forecast, but look at that. I am Mrs. Puffy Eyes and I feel shattered. We'll have to see how I feel after the food. So I've used my SPF 50 oil free in case we end up high up where the UV rays are going to be stronger. I think we both fancy doing a bit of a shorter walk, maybe like 3 hours instead of the planned 7 hours. and then like going around and finding a nice cafe in like Grasmere or somewhere. I just want to do my makeup. As you can see, I look very two-dimensional right now. Oh, we got coffee. They had cafetiere, so we got coffee. And then we're gonna head out and see the world and hope that we get some sunrise today. Bye bye, wonderful place.
That's all. Hard to be standing on your own. Hard to be standing on your own.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Love all those yellow flowers. Beautiful.
Not as beautiful as you.
Thank you. Let's go 1 mile an hour. Shoot. This is the perfect thing to do after getting your trekking done. So there's us in the pitch black last night, trying to get along this road. Bumpy, trying to look out for the first house on the left after 1 kilometre. And then we didn't even have our code for the lockbox to get in. And luckily it was just left open. But we were like in the sticks, no service, 1 mile an hour faster away from a flat tyre again. We didn't think we'd be able to get in. But all went smoothly. Look at that majestic pigeon. Oh, it's gone.
Making MC's breakfast like flapjacks and bacon.
Yosemite Lake. Is that as fast as you can go? Right. What is this stuff? Oh, it looks pretty. It's a bronzer. So that concludes the big walkies for today, and honestly that was enough walking for me. I set out thinking, oh, we're going to do the 7-hour walk, the Newlands round. That is for another day. Earlier on it was bitterly cold and looked really stormy on all those hills over there, and I'm just so happy. We're so lucky that the sun came out and has stayed out, because that is, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but it is the difference between the lakes looking a little bit like less impressive and then absolutely amazing Fantasyland when the sun comes out. I just can't believe how picturesque it is, and it's just like 2 hours away from us. On par with Yosemite, in my humble opinion, in my possibly biased opinion. Is it biased, would you say?
No.
No. No, I think, honestly, what Yosemite has is the giant trees and things, and I will say that it smelt amazing of tree resin all the time. The range of landscapes here is more than I thought there was. It's just gorgeous. If you want a river walk, a waterfall, a beautiful pine forest, or like a massive big mountain, you're sorted. I'm so tired, I can't even think straight. I'm getting warm now. So I hope you enjoyed my little adventure video and the scenery that we saw. Thank you for following along, and I'll see you in another doorstep adventure soon.
Finally, from spaghetti.
Bye.